So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here, which is a very light peachy color. The foundation that I use is the L'Oreal True Match in color W4.5. I really like this foundation. It's very buildable and blendable. I'm going to go in with my concealer, and it's in the color, I believe it's light medium. And I like to just put that under my eyes in a triangle formation. And I like to go in with the brush that I use for my foundation, and I like to just pat that in. I want to make sure that there's no harsh lines. The brush that I'm using is a flat top angled brush, just in case you're wondering. It's perfect for those crevices, just to get in there. I use this powder. It's the L'Oreal mineral powder, and I like to take the powder and put that on with the brush that it actually comes with, which I was really surprised by this brush. I really did not think that I was going to like it at all, but I actually do like it to get that product on my face. You want to make sure you put a powder on after your foundation and concealer, just to make sure that everything stays in place. After I get the powder on my face, I like to go in with a bigger brush. This brush has no product on there, it's just used for blending everything. I find that the more that you blend, the more airbrushed look that you get. So I really do like to take my time with this and just blend. At this point, I feel like I have a lot of foundation and powder on my eyebrows, so I like to go in with a spoolie and just brush that out and get all that stuff out of there. And I go in with this MAC charcoal brown matte color. It's an eyeshadow, but I use it for my eyebrows. I've been using it for a really long time. As you guys can see, I already hit pan. But it's perfect. It's the perfect shade, and it does stay on all day. For my eyebrows, I like to sculpt out the bottom and then just do this motion right in the front of my eyebrows. I am going to contour now, and I use this NYC mosaic wheel. It's actually in the color 724. Just the 7 actually faded, just in case you guys were wondering. And I'm not a big fan of blush, so I use the same thing to contour and just as a blush also. And I go in at the hollows of my cheeks and just around my forehead and the jawline. Just gives your jawline a more defined jaw. I'm going to go in with this light brown color on the lid of my eye. I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to pat the product in there. I want to make sure that I have enough of that product on the lid. Now I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Raw. It's just like a peachy light color. And I like to put that in my crease. And then slowly I'll work that up towards my eyebrow. You just want to make sure that you're also blending here, you guys. You do not want no harsh lines. You just want that color to get lighter as you go near your eyebrow. I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild dark brown eyeliner. I like to use dark brown. I'm not a big fan of using the black. I just feel like it makes your eyes look a lot smaller. I use it once in a while, but just not too often. I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and I like to do this to each eye a couple of times. This is the mascara that I'm using right now. I just found it. I think it was like at Ross or Burlington. I can't exactly remember right now, but it's one of those places, and I just wanted to try it. And I actually like it. It's actually a really good mascara. So of course we're just gonna go in and we're gonna do both the top eyelashes and the bottom eyelashes. Once I'm almost finished, I like to go in with that flat top angled brush that I used in the beginning for my foundation and concealer, and I like to pat everything in place. I'm going to put on a highlighter, and I like to throw that highlighter on right on top of my bronzer, the top of my cheekbones, and on the sides of my forehead. And I'll throw on a little bit just like on the bridge of my nose, a little on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin also. I'm going to take that same highlighter, I'm going to throw some in on the inside of my tear duct. This makes your eyes appear more awake, brighter, bigger. This lip gloss right here I actually got at Victoria's Secret, and it's actually one of my favorites. And then after that I decided maybe I want a little bit of color. So I threw on, I believe it's Revlon, and it's in the color Solar Coral.